I wanted to start by saying that when I went into Sonic CD, it gave me, I had like a really weird reaction to the game that I've never had in any other game. I start the game up, and then immediately the music fidelity is so jarring.
It's CD quality.
It's so strange. You're playing this, like, you know, side-scrolling 2D sprite art Sonic game, and then you've got this really good quality music in the background.
Christian, this game is just so good, though.
Yeah, so this game has this weird time travel mechanic that kind of doesn't matter at all.
It does. Okay, it is weird, but you want to know why it's weird?
Why?
Because every single video game that has time travel, they have time travel so that at the end of the game they can be like, but that guy's not who you thought he was.
Yeah.
And this game has time travel because it actually lets you affect the world in a way that is super crazy for a platformer of this era. And there's no plot regarding the time travel.
No.
It doesn't matter. But from a gameplay perspective, it's this totally new system that I think works super, super well.
Really?
Because I've been thinking about this game a lot.
Okay.
Because, okay, so to time travel, you pass a post that either says future or past. And then if you get to a certain speed and maintain that speed, you can travel through time. And you need to do this in order to basically get the good ending. But there's also, I think, an inherent value to it because you get to see this environment change and you actually have an impact on it, and your actions actually make the environment better. It actually feels like you're saving the world because you can actually see the benefits of your actions, which I think is amazing. Because in every other Sonic game, you just run through a level and then at the end it's like, you did it! And it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't really have any impact. But anyway, the mechanic of having to maintain a fast speed is, I feel like, the pinnacle of design of the Sonic series, because Sonic is this character designed to run fast, and none of the games really make it to your advantage to go quickly. And finally they came up with a system where you as a player inherently want to be able to go fast and stay fast because it behooves you to do so.
The way the levels are set up also facilitate or even allow you in the first place to be able to travel at fast speeds for decent periods of time. Because the levels in here just open.
It's not like other Sonic levels, I feel like. Not like other 2D Sonic levels.
It's really open, and I feel like you go left more than you would in any other Sonic.
Yeah, because you're like looking for things.
Yeah, and it would, like, basically if you blew these maps out, it would look pretty cool.
I have, and they do, because I was looking for the little... Basically, you go into the past and you blow up this like robot generator. Yeah. And if you do that, the future is better. And so...
Oh, okay, so that's the point of the future.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the future is pointless.
That's interesting, yeah. I mean, they put the future posts there so that you can return to the present from the past, but you really don't need to, I guess.
Yeah.
It's more just for your benefit, yeah. It's interesting. I don't know, Kristen, how did you feel about the time travel?
I felt like it wasn't very impactful or really notable, because you got these posts, and then you run in the posts, and then I didn't figure out for a while what I was really supposed to be doing in order to transition. And I thought it was just go a certain speed, but I would go a certain speed, or I would like go super fast, and I'd be like, why aren't I time traveling yet?
Right.
Until there's some like time travel section areas cordoned off where it's just two bouncies next to each other, so you can just maintain a certain speed for a certain amount of time, and then transition. That's when I figured it out. The way that you're describing it makes it seem like the mechanic, it had more to it than I witnessed, and then I realized.
Yeah, I guess the way they kind of get around that is the boss is always in the future. So if you save the future in the 2 levels of that zone, then the boss will be that.
Okay.
The future. It's gonna be the same boss fight, but it'll look different.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
I totally understand why someone would look at that system and be like, who cares? Because it's mostly like this aesthetic thing, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's almost 100% cosmetic because it just changes the background and the sprites or whatever. Right. It doesn't actually change the layout.
No, but I just feel like it puts you so much more in this world and in the story to let you have an actual impact on it.
Yeah.
Like a visible impact. I don't know, to me, when did this come out? Like 93 or whatever? That just seems like super ambitious.
Yeah.
Especially because
they
had to make like 3 versions of each level. And
the game isn't incredibly long, but I mean, as long as the past couple Sonic games, about maybe a little shorter. I felt the challenge here wasn't as difficult as 1 and 2, which made it much more accessible to people who play games nowadays.
What do you think that's the result of?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It may have something to do with how the levels are structured. There's a lot more open areas. There's a lot less full sense of security. And this one, the bosses are pretty fun. They're not all that difficult though. There's like 1 or 2 that are abnormally a bit more difficult than the others, but
I think they're more interesting bosses than 1 or 2's bosses.
Yeah.
I obviously had problems with those games' bosses. I thought this game had... Like, the pinball boss in this game is way better, I think, than the pinball boss in 2.
Yeah, definitely, and which is weird because this game doesn't really have a pinball level.
No, it doesn't. And you're not even really fighting the boss during that. You're just trying to get up to him, and then at that point you win.
Yep.
But it just felt more like they were nailing the this is a pinball boss idea than...
Yeah, yeah. That is what it seemed like, yeah. It's a pretty good game, Sonic CD. It's got some good music.
It has some amazing music. My full playthrough I did with the US soundtrack. Great soundtrack.
Yep.
And then I played some with the Japanese soundtrack. Probably even better soundtrack.
Jeez.
Like, how many games have 1 good soundtrack, and this game has 2?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Soundtrack.
I can't believe that they would do that.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Japanese soundtrack has English lyrics for the Robotnik music.
It does. It has rapping, right? It's like...
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. And the game over screen is just a bunch of different pitched samples of people laughing, which is really creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some really weird sound design going on. We were talking about bosses. One thing I just wanted to mention. The Metal Sonic boss fight.
Yes, the race.
Is like they went into the future and they saw where I was like, this sucks because Sonic's just standing there. This isn't a boss fight.
Okay, it's because Sonic the Hedgehog is about speed, and this boss is about standing and waiting until you can hit him. Yeah, it's not...
And then they're like, we will fix this for you. And then they made the Metal Sonic boss fight, which is you racing Metal Sonic while Robotnik chases you with a giant laser.
Yeah, that's probably awesome. A high point of the game, yeah. It's fantastic, way better than the last Metal Sonic boss fight.
Yeah.
That's what you want to call it.
Yep. Exactly. It's challenging, I thought.
Yeah.
There's a sense of accomplishment. Yeah. Really cool.
It's awesome. Yeah, this is a good Sonic game, alright.
This game looks incredible, I think. I think the backgrounds are some of the best backgrounds in the series.
Yeah.
Moves really fast.
Yeah, they got a CD, so they got a lot more room on that sucker.
It's true.
They don't just fill up with music. You've got a whole nother frame of running animation.
Do you really?
Yeah. Or you've got like another set of running animations, because like usually it's just his feet spinning around, but then when you go fast enough, it's like a figure 8 of his feet spinning around.
I don't like it.
No,
I don't like that.
He's going even faster, dude.
I know, but like when you bounce between 2 things, it looks really stupid because he's just like facing one direction in a figure 8, and he just kind of bounces back and forth.
Yeah.
Insert footage of this happening.
I can't think of a lot of problems with this game. I mean, it's a pretty solid game. It's got some pretty good highs in there.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's better than Sonic 2 or not?
Yeah, it's better than Sonic 2.
Okay. Is it better than Psychonauts?
I want to say yes.
Okay. Is it better than Valkyria Chronicles?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But Rhystar.
Yeah.
Is it better than Rhystar? If this
No.
game didn't exist, we wouldn't have Rystar.
That's my theory. I don't know if that's true or not. I guess that's probably true.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, Rystar is like a pretty basic platformer, but done like super, super well.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is like kind of ambitious experimental platformer, done super, super well, but it's not as long.
Yeah.
And the levels aren't really as memorable, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got a lot of kind of feels like carryover from Sonic 1.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you've got your Green Hill-esque zone, and then you've got another zone which is like a marble or quartz quadrant, that's what it's called, where you got like the crystals.
That's a great name. Wow.
You got like Stardust Speedway, which
That's
had
a great name.
kind of a similar analog in the first game.
Yeah.
So we're putting Rystar above Sonic CD?
That feels right to me.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does that feel
Yeah.
okay to you?
Yeah, that feels just fine to me.
Okay.
If you use your mind,